Hello everybody. It is Tuesday, September 19th at about 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm on Kensington Avenue. There's a woman here partaking in what they partake in. She appears to be looking to place some substances into her legs. That's what it appears like to me. So if we see that, I'm gonna have to turn the camera because I cannot show that. This is normal activity on Kensington Avenue. It's early, it's quiet morning. There's some people walking around. Usually at this time of day, people are out getting their breakfast. Young lady there. The weather is changing, it's getting colder. People are now wearing light jackets. Of course, the temperature drops big time at nighttime. Not everyone down here is an addict. But many are. Sorry, I'm moving around a lot. It's a little shaky. Got our normal street walkers. Never quite understood why they walk in the street. This guy's looking pretty beat up. It's generally quiet down here this morning. Usually around 11 o'clock in the morning when things start to ramp up around here. People have had their breakfasts and they're getting back into their addictions. We are south of McPherson Square by a few blocks. That's the park typically known as Needle Park. You get some more street walkers. I've definitely seen some behavioral changes ever since the temperature has dropped outside. The activities down here, I would say, is a 1 mile square. Seems a lot cleaner down here. Not sure what's going on here. Maybe a local delivery driver. A lot of the delivery drivers will not come down here. They refuse. A lot of the businesses closed up because their drivers won't come down here. I was speaking to one driver the other day, and he told me that, yeah, he's just not coming down here anymore. Most people are scared that something bad could happen to them, and it's a legitimate fear. Something bad could easily happen to anybody down here, but for the most part, the addicts are relatively safe. They don't usually cause a lot of problems. You can hear the elevated train above me. You can see the reflections on the buildings. I did notice on my way in there was a van here that treats wounds, like a medical van, and then addiction outreach. Sometimes parents come down here to look for their children. Guy's wearing a veteran hat. I've seen this person quite a few times down here. People have accused me of being a voyeur. I would have to say that's true. I do enjoy observations and observing people, especially things that are not necessarily within the norms of civilized society. This is just a typical morning in Kensington, or a typical day, or a typical afternoon. We often wonder why our politicians allow this to happen. Why do they let it continue? Why do we as human beings let this continue? Idea of harm reduction by providing them with clean needles and food and clothing is not working. It's just enabling them and continuing them to stay addicted. From what I'm told, that as the temperature drops, more and more people will find shelters and stuff like that to go into. Like, I'm just wondering, did she just decide to sit down and go to sleep right there? It looks like her head's into her backpack. Oh, I see. She's got her little blue strap. They strap those blue straps on around their arms in order to find veins. So she's probably getting ready to do some drugs. It's very sad down here. I ask God to bless these people with strength and the courage to become clean and in recovery. I'm going to sign off because there's some people around here that, well, this is what we see here in Philadelphia in the Kensington section. Like I said, it's about a 1 mile radius. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, maybe 10:30. Folks are out here getting ready to get their stuff on. Yep, she's getting ready. So I'm gonna get away from that. Get one last view this way. Guy right behind the van. Oh, I've seen him before. That's the guy that looks like the guy from ELO, Jeff Lynne. All right, people, peace and love. Peace and love.